What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. Hope leaves Carter at the altar in favor of Liam as soon as possible. Hope Logan may propose to Liam Spencer and abandon Carter Walton at the altar, according to the Bold and the Beautiful. Although Hope agreed to marry Carter and accepted his engagement ring, there is no guarantee that they will do so. A big obstacle is about to land in Carter's path when it comes to making Hope his wife. That's because Liam's on the verge of deciding he wants to fix his family. Liam will realize he wants to reunite with Hope and raise Beth Spencer together again. Liam will then make a passionate appeal to Hope, who will have a lot to consider. Once Liam convinces Hope that they could start a wonderful new chapter, Deacon Sharp will be her confidant. Liam will remain focused on repairing his family and, hopefully, reuniting them all during the week of August 25th to 29th. Hope won't give Liam the answer he wants just yet, but he'll have faith that his dreams will come true. Meanwhile, Carter will have dreams of his own and will try to pressure Hope into eloping. This wedding appears to be imminent, but that doesn't mean it will be finished. Will Hope leave Carter at the altar and go running back into Liam's arms? Will Hope decide that she can't marry Carter when she still has her heart set on Liam? Hope and Liam are a B&B pairing that always seems to come back around sooner or later. Even Brooke Logan suggested that Liam and Hope might have been each other's destiny in the past, so it's possible that she will be proven right. Are you rooting for Hope and Liam's reunion? Will Carter eventually seek solace from Daphne Rose because of his broken heart? According to the Bold and the Beautiful, Liam will not give up on his relationship with Hope, so keep an eye out for news about Carter's potentially disastrous wedding. Will and Sheila's bond, Liam's bold move, and an elopement plea. Carter Walton from the Bold and the Beautiful wanted to elope. However, Liam Spencer is determined to reunite his family. Additionally, Will Spencer seeks assistance from Sheila Carter Sharp. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. The daring action of Liam Spencer. Let's start with Liam, who must now decide what he wants out of life now that he won't die. With Hope Logan, the man has been spending a lot of time. When Liam thought he had limited time, he pushed Hope to forgive Carter. However, perhaps things have changed recently. After discussing things with Bill Spencer, Liam makes an emotional plea to Hope. Hope tells Deacon Sharp everything that has transpired later. It sounds as though her heart will break. By the end of the week, Liam becomes determined to reunite his family. Carter Walton's request to elope. As for Carter, he will propose once again to Hope. However, it gets interrupted by Ridge Forrester. The next day, Ridge and Carter make a pact. Carter is then prepared to break up with Hope by the end of the week. But I don't think she will hurry off with him. Will Spencer's mystery. Will has a mystery to solve, according to the spoilers for the week of August 25th of Bold and the Beautiful. Will, according to Electra Forrester, only dreamed she was coming to him because he was so drunk. Will, however, is aware that he had an affair. Because everyone believes Luna Nozawa is dead, he won't even think it's her. However, the more that Will tries to figure this out, the more suspicious Electra could become. The moral difficulty of Sheila Carter Sharp. Will is determined to recall exactly what transpired that night. Will turns to Sheila for help in getting him to piece together the events of that fateful night. Now, Sheila knows that Luna came down to watch Will at the party. However, Luna did not inform her that she had violated Will by impersonating Electra. When Will says that he remembers seeing a girl enter his room wearing Electra's mask, that is when Sheila will realize just how far Luna went to get what she wanted. Now, will Sheila confess to Lee Finnegan or tell Will the truth? Sheila has come a long way. If Luna drags her down once more, it will be sad. As the endlessly cyclical saga of Hope Logan's heart threatens to culminate in a moment of spectacular public humiliation and emotional devastation, with the ever-patient Carter Walton positioned directly in the path of the impending hurricane, the glittering, sun-drenched world of Los Angeles fashion is once more poised on the precipice of romantic chaos. Hope, the sincere and frequently tormented designer, and Carter, the impeccably chiseled and devoted COO of Forrester Creations, have always had the faint aura of a rebound, a relationship built on the stable, reassuring ground of mutual respect and kindness following the most recent catastrophe with a perpetually waffling soulmate, Liam Spencer. Hope and Carter are currently engaged. Hope is the designer. Carter is the COO of Forrester Creations. Hope made the conscious decision to accept Carter's proposal, choosing stability over chaos, peace over passion, and a man who views her as his unambiguous first choice over a man who has always viewed her as one option in a lifelong dilemma. Yet, in the universe of the bold and the beautiful, the siren song of destiny, however dysfunctional, invariably drowns out the quiet whispers of sensible choice. The stage is now set for a clash between these two opposing forces: Carter's hope for a peaceful future and Liam's desperate, last-ditch effort to put his family back together. Hope will leave Carter waiting at the altar, his heart broken by the ghost of a love that won't go away. Liam's recent encounter with death, a storyline that forced him to confront his own legacy and priorities, is the impetus for this impending disaster. He made a grand, selfless act in the face of what he thought was a limited future, pushing Hope toward Carter's arms and urging her to find happiness and security on her own. His noble, if misguided, action was intended to release her from his own guilt and secure her future. However, as the gloom of that crisis dissipates, the clarity it provided quickly gives way to the all-too-common yearning for the woman he considers to be his true home. The final push Liam needs will come from a conversation with his father, Bill Spencer, who is a man who understands the ferocity of a single obsession but has never been a role model for stable relationships. Bill will undoubtedly appeal to Liam's core identity as a father and a family man, reminding him that his deepest legacy is not his moral posturing but his daughter, Beth, and the family unit he built with Hope. Liam will launch a full-scale emotional assault, making a passionate and sincere appeal to Hope, fueled by this fatherly encouragement. He will speak not just of romantic love, but of shared history, of their beautiful daughter, of inside jokes and forgiven betrayals, of a connection that has weathered more storms than any other couple in Los Angeles. He will sell her a vision of a wonderful new chapter, one that isn't about repeating past mistakes but about finally, truly getting it right, fortified by the hard-won lessons of their painful separation. Hope will be completely torn, caught in the crossfire of this emotional assault. She will confide in her father, Deacon Sharp, her voice likely trembling with confusion and a reawakened longing she believed she had successfully buried. Deacon, who has witnessed every aspect of love and loss, will likely offer a pragmatic ear. However, he will also be aware of the undeniable pull that Hope feels toward Liam, a pull that he has witnessed since she was a young woman. Hope's hesitation won't be about whether she loves Carter, it will be about whether her love for Liam is a force of nature she is powerless to resist. Because she needs to process the tsunami of emotions he has unleashed, she will not respond to Liam right away. However, the mere fact that she is considering it spells doom for Carter. Liam, an expert at waiting out Hope's problems, will cling to faith, believing that his dream of reunification is within reach. Her hesitation is the crack in the dam. The worst thing that could happen to Carter is that he will try to force the issue when he senses a change in the winds but doesn't know which way it is going. Fearing he is losing her, and spurred by his own deep-seated insecurities and desire to finally secure his own happiness, Carter will press Hope to elope. In an effort to cement their union before any doubts that are afflicting her can take root, he will make the proposal for a brief, intimate wedding. She will be forced to face the uncomfortable reality that a marriage entered into under pressure is not the stable foundation she seeks, and this move, born of love and fear, will ironically be the thing that pushes her away. As a result, there will be a great deal of dramatic irony surrounding the wedding. The guests will believe they are about to witness the beginning of a new, mature love story for Hope and will gather, perhaps at the estate on the cliffside or in a garden with beautiful decorations. Carter will appear to be a handsome, hopeful devotee as he stands at the altar, believing that he is just a few steps away from realizing his happiness. However, as the ceremony progresses and the officiant asks Hope if she accepts this man, Hope will unavoidably look to the back of the room or to a memory that comes to mind, and she will see Liam.